We're talking now about help for homeowners struggling to pay their mortgage. There's a new assistance program that you might have seen ads for. It's called the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program, or EMAP. And joining us now to explain how it works and who qualifies this morning is Dara Covell. She is from CHFA. So good to see you, Dara. How are you?
Good to see you, Logan. Good morning.
Tell us what CHFA is, first of all.
The Connecticut Housing Finance Authority is a quasi-public agency that assists homeowners to buy their first mortgage. We also assist in helping to fund the rental housing, new rental housing, and we are part of the state of Connecticut and are here to help create affordable housing and provide assistance throughout the state.
Okay, how do you work with EMAP?
So the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program is structured to help people who have suffered a financial hardship. Obviously, these economic times are very difficult for many people. People have lost jobs, people have reduced incomes, and when they get into trouble and they're either delinquent or in foreclosure, one of the tools we have to assist them is to help pay the difference between their current mortgage payment and what they can now afford to pay with their reduced income.
So what are the requirements for this?
So you can either be in a situation where you're delinquent, you're in foreclosure, or you anticipate becoming delinquent because you've had this financial hardship. We then look at your current income, and if in fact you can't afford to pay that mortgage payment, then you may very well qualify for the Emergency Mortgage Assistance payment.
Let's take an example. Somebody's got a home, they've been paying, say, the past 5 years, everything's going fine, and now something happens and they've missed the last couple of months. They come and see you, and what, you would look at their situation?
That's right, that's right. There are actually many tools available to people who are struggling to make their mortgage payment. So this is just one of the many tools. We provide foreclosure counseling, there's judicial mediation in which people can negotiate with their bank. So there are many steps that people should take, but one of the things they can do is if other means fail them, they can come and ask us for assistance to make that mortgage payment over a year, about a 5-year period, and that can help them get back on their feet, stabilize themselves financially, and resume their mortgage payments.
So you'll make the payment, you'll get them current, and then, so is this a loan, basically?
It is a loan. It's structured so that when they get back on their feet, when they regain the financial income that they had before their hardship, they can now start repaying their mortgage, start repaying this loan. So that is the way it's structured.
And what percent is the loan given to them?
It's given to them at their current mortgage rate, so it's just wrapped into their new mortgage payment over time.
So if they're paying 5%, you loan them money at 5%?
That's right.
Is there any way to use this to refinance your home if you're doing a decent job paying the mortgage?
Well, refinancing is certainly a tool that people should look at. In some cases, that's a better solution than using the EMAP program. Obviously, people should talk to their banks about modifying their loans with their banks. The state of Connecticut has been incredibly successful in getting $185 million that it received through this recent Attorney General's settlement that you may have heard about, and getting that into the hands of struggling homeowners. So there are many different ways that people can address a difficulty paying their mortgage, and EMAP is one of those tools.
How would that work? Let's say you're paying 6 or 7%, which is a lot higher than what you could get right now, and you're a few months behind, so now you're going to loan that money at that current rate of 6 or 7%. Would they just take the money and get current and then try to refinance it at maybe 3 or 4% if they could?
Well, they really want to try and refinance or modify their mortgage before the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program comes into play. That's really structured as the last resort if they have no other solution. If they can't sell their home, if there's not a short sale option, if there's not a modification option available to them, the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program is there to assist people on a long-term basis who do not have any other alternatives.
This is for low-income individuals, right?
It's for anyone who is currently struggling to pay their mortgage. So if you've had a financial hardship, we can assist in those cases, and we have other alternatives for counseling and things for other people as well.
You've got something going on this Wednesday at Cocoa Keys Water Resort, right?
That's right. That's right. In Waterbury on November 28th, this Wednesday, the Attorney General is having a big event. It's actually the 4th such event in the state in which we hope to assist. We've assisted over 1,000 people in each of these events. People come, they talk to their banks directly, they try and structure a modification if they can. They get access to the Emergency Mortgage Assistance Program information, and we assist them in any way we possibly can. And the banks are there so they can be face-to-face learning what their options are.
Dara Covell, thanks, Dara.
Pleasure, Logan. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on.